Evolution in gases exchanging system. So respiration is one of the most important and common life process in every living organism on this earth. But this process is not same in all the living organisms. In single-celled organisms like amoeba, respiration takes place by a simple process called as diffusion through its cell membrane. So already body has less amount of oxygen and surrounding water has more amount of oxygen. So by diffusion process, oxygen enters into amoeba's body through cell membrane, and carbon dioxide, which is in high concentration in amoeba, moves out of its body into water, same by diffusion process through cell membrane. So like this, in case of single cellular organisms, respiration takes place by diffusion process. Whereas in case of multicellular organisms, a special type of respiratory organs are evolved depending on their habitat. So the organisms which lives in water have some special type of respiratory organs in them, while the organisms which lives on land will have some other special type of respiratory organs in them for respiration. So body size, availability of water and type of circulatory system are the main criteria for the development of respiratory organs in organisms. Overall, we have 4 types of respirations in organisms: tracheal respiration, bronchial respiration, cutaneous respiration, and pulmonary respiration. Let us see one by one. First, tracheal respiration. We can observe this type of respiration in arthropoda members like cockroaches, grasshoppers. So take cockroach as an example. Its body has 10 pairs of openings called as spiracles. These spiracles are in contact with some series of tubes called as trachea, which are main respiratory organs here. Trachea. So these trachea in the body further divides into so many branches called tracheoles. Each tracheole opens into cells. So oxygen which is present outside the body enters into these spiracles, and from spiracles oxygen enters into trachea, from there to tracheoles, and from there to cells. So cells uses this oxygen for respiration, and the carbon dioxide which is produced in the cells will take its route back. Carbon dioxide moves from cells to tracheoles, tracheoles to trachea, trachea to outside through spiracles. So this is how respiration takes place in case of cockroaches. So respiration here is taking place through trachea, no? That's why it is called as a tracheal respiration. Next type of respiration is bronchial respiration. Respiration taking place through gills or bronchi is called as bronchial respiration, which we can see in fishes and tadpole larvae of frogs. So here what happens, you can see that fishes always keeps open and closes their mouth. So when fishes opens their mouth, the water along with dissolved oxygen enters into their mouth, and when they close their mouth, the water enters into pharynx in their body. From pharynx, the water with the dissolved oxygen enters into their gills. So these gills has gill lamellae. So when water touches this gill lamellae, the dissolved oxygen which is present in water will diffuses into gill lamellae, and these gill lamellae already have carbon dioxide in them, which was brought by blood capillaries. Okay, blood capillaries which are present in a fish's body brings carbon dioxide to these gill lamellae for exhalation purpose. So when water touches this gill lamellae, oxygen which is present in water enters into gill lamellae, and carbon dioxide which is present in gill lamellae enters into water. So finally, gaseous exchange has taken place here. Now the water with carbon dioxide will come out of the body of fishes through their external bronchial apertures in gill pouches itself. Their gill pouches, they themselves have external bronchial apertures, so water along with carbon dioxide comes out of them. Okay, that is about a bronchial respiration in case of fishes. Type of respiratory system is a cutaneous respiratory system. Cutaneous respiration. So this respiration takes place through skin. Okay, respiration taking place through skin is called as cutaneous respiration, which we can see in some organisms, some amphibians like frogs, and some organisms like snails, leeches, etc. So here, how respiration takes place in case of frog? Actually, in frog we can see 3 types of respiration. First one is during its larval stage, it takes respiration through bronchial respiration, that means through gills. And when it is completely submerged in water after becoming an adult, when it is completely submerged in water, or if it is in hibernating stage, that is in the soil, then they will take respiration through skin. Okay, and if it is present completely on the land, then it will take respiration through its lungs. That means pulmonary respiration takes place. So three types of respirations we can see in frog. Now we are going to discuss about cutaneous respiration. So usually frogs are always slippery in nature. Their body always sticky in nature. Why? Because their skin has some type of cells called as mucus cells. Mucus cells. These mucus cells produces some sticky substance called mucus, which is useful for respiration. They produce some sticky substance called mucus, which is useful for absorbing oxygen from atmosphere into body. So the oxygen that is absorbed into body will passes through the cells, and they are useful for oxidation of food materials. Understand? The skin of frog has some type of glands called as mucus glands, which produces a sticky substance called mucus, and this mucus oozes out of their body. That's why frog's body is slippery in nature, and this mucus will help in absorbing oxygen from atmosphere and passes this oxygen into cells which are present in the body. That is how respiration takes place. Similarly, carbon dioxide also goes out of their body through skin. So this type of respiration is called as a cutaneous respiration. Fourth type of respiration is a pulmonary respiration, which is taking place through lungs. Lungs, usually terrestrial organisms, shows this type of a pulmonary respiration, and already we have learnt about it in human beings, how pulmonary respiration takes place through respiratory tract. Already we have discussed in our previous videos. Please go through it. And here he has given one question regarding this. Birds, mammals, reptiles, all of them will respire through lungs. Then what about crocodiles and dolphins? So crocodiles and dolphins also have lungs in them. They will also show pulmonary respiration only. Why? Because the dolphins, they are not fishes actually, they are mammals. So they will take atmospheric oxygen only for their respiration. So lungs are present in them. Crocodiles also, even though they are present in water, their nostrils are present above the water and take atmospheric oxygen for respiration. So here in case of crocodiles and dolphins, both of them show pulmonary respiration only. Okay, that is about evolution in a gaseous exchanging system. So if you want detailed explanation of this particular topic, already I have videos in my channel. I'm giving their links in comment section. If you want, you can go through them. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Jai Hind.